everyone, welcome to our channel Paramedical Stream. Myself Vandana. Today we will discuss about the topic Candida. In mycology we have different types of fungus. It may be a subcutaneous, superficial, cutaneous and opportunistic mycology. In mycology, what is the definition of the mycology which deals with the study of a fungi? And under the mycology we have a systemic mycosis, subcutaneous mycosis, superficial mycosis and opportunistic mycosis. So we will discuss about these different types of mycosis. Now we are dealing with the Candida which come under an opportunistic mycosis. So we will see what is the morphology and what is the disease caused by the Candida today. Candida, as I said, this is an opportunistic mycosis. Opportunistic mycosis. It may be acute or a chronic. It may cause a very minute infection or it may lead to a severe illness and severe problem in a human. So it may be a acute or a chronic disease. Candida is a opportunistic fungi which mostly affect the mucosal area, mouth, and after affecting the buccal mucosa, mouth, it enters into the internal organs of the body. So in Candida we have a different species. We may have Candida tropicalis, Candida albicans, Candida vishwanathi. So these are some species of a Candida. Now today we'll mostly discuss about the Candida albicans, which mostly commonly infect the humans. Candida when enter, Candida albicans or Candida species when enter into our body, first it starts affecting the buccal mucosa. It starts infection in a mouth, buccal mucosa, in a mouth, buccal mucosa, and it causes the reddening of a mouth, and also it causes to the our sides of mouth may become a red and infection may spread. And next, after spreading the infection to the mouth parts, it starts spreading the internal organs. It may spread to the brain. It may cause the infection in the esophagus or it may cause even infection of the vagina also. So in some conditions it may not be more infectious agent, but in the persons who are very immunocompromised people, in immunocompromised people, the every infection or every bacteria or fungi affect more frequently than the immunocompetent people. So in immunocompromised people, the all fungi, even the Candida, which is a very small infection in them, it leads to a very heavy infection in them, and it may cause the esophagitis, vulvovaginitis and some different conditions. Now we will see what is the morphology of the Candida. Morphology, the cells are oval or spherical. So the cells are oval or spherical with a diameter of 3 to 5. We can see the oval or spherical cells with a diameter of 4 to 5 micrometer. Candida will observe the pseudohyphae. The yeast cells of a Candida, they fuse in this way. The cells, these are not hyphal form, but these are a yeast cell. These are a yeast cells, but multiplying and dividing, they come together and form as a hyphal segment. So when we observe in the microscope, these segments are observed as a hyphae. So they are named as a pseudohyphae. We will say about the pathogenicity. In Candida, we can observe the two types of antigen. cytoplasmic antigen and a cell wall antigen. And it also has some virulence factor by which it affect our human body or anything. Now it has an enzymes, toxins. So by release of an enzymes and toxins, it starts entering into our body and it starts spreading in our body. And it has a complement receptors and adhesins. Candida enter into our body with the help of enzymes, adhesins and complement receptors. Now after entering into our body, it starts colonizing and it starts spreading the disease. Now Candida albicans and Candida tropicalis. Candida albicans and Candida tropicalis produce an enzyme which is a aspartyl transferase enzyme. Aspartyl transferase enzyme. This is an enzyme which is produced by the Candida albicans and the Candida tropicals for the infection. Hyphal form is more transmissible, more infectious and it transmit more than the yeast cell. So hyphal form is more dangerous than the yeast form. Hyphal form it spreads disease very fastly and randomly, and it starts a very a quick process and it starts distributing to the different parts. So as compared to the yeast cell, hyphal form is more dangerous than the yeast form. And next we will have what are the clinical features of a candida.